Read this before installing extensions to your web browser. When Amazon offered recently to pay Prime members $10 to download its Assistant browser extension, Jeremy Tillman, who runs the ad-blocking software Ghostery, took notice. He likened it to that the Prime Day offer was for 2 days only and has since come and gone. But it helped put this. There are good uses for such extensions tools, which you might employ to quickly translate text, make screen captures, block ads, remember passwords and shorten URLs. But they can also snoop on you, and eat. Tillman notes that only a small percentage of browser extensions are actually bad. But as
raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open